I'm just a dreamer with drive and motivation. Getting up and knowing that the effort that I put into people, projects, and everything that I do means something, shows something, and gives a sense of pride and ownership. Since I was a kid, I've always dreamed of owning my own business.
We'll still hit traffic, but at least we'll get home a half an hour earlier than we usually do. So
Yeah,
that'll definitely help.
That half an hour in the morning makes a big difference, even when we go back down to it. So motivate those guys to get past the conduit, and then that way we'll be back to normal days. The opportunities that were afforded to me throughout my apprenticeship and early in my journeyman years, it all just kind of built towards that. Casey's Electric was established in 2008. What separates us from most contractors is we show up and we try to create relationships with our customers. And once you have good relationships, people can grow, and if people grow, they feel better about themselves. They feel better about themselves, then they pass it on to somebody else. You know, I was an apprentice for a while, then I was a journeyman, so as part of the labor side. I was a foreman and then broke away and became a contractor. So I've experienced the labor side and I've experienced the contractor side. And Local 569, every time I call, they're there to help. Without those guys and without their support, it would have been tremendously difficult, and I don't know if I would have made it this far. Restaurants, it's a space where people go to gather. And I think that's kind of why we gravitate towards, most of the restaurants. It's just that it really fulfills what we do and what we believe in, for people as well. I mean, you're breaking bread with people, you're having a meal. That's important.
I was introduced to Casey, and so we would utilize each other's skills out in the field. And he's been to the pizza place, and so we were just rapping. He's like, hey, if there's ever an opportunity to invest one of your spots, I'd love to. I'm like, well, actually, a place like this is going to far exceed my ability to finance it. So if you want to, invest in this place with labor and materials, I'd be happy to, bust out equity that way. And so we had an agreement on that, and then it just kind of fruited into what you see here. So
Jason said, not doing this isn't about the money. It's not about the money, it's about bringing the people together, the people that can bring the artwork together. Kind of like what I mentioned earlier, money is a tool that we use to expand ourselves and expand opportunities for other people. And pretty much once he said that, I was on board. I would say to any member of Local 569, if they're interested in starting their own business, take their time, reach out to people that have the experience and can give them an opportunity. Open your ears and listen, and don't start too big. Slow growth is really where it's going to be beneficial, so you don't overextend yourself, because there are a lot of peaks and valleys. Coming from humble beginnings, this is a lifestyle I never thought I was going to live as a young kid. I graduated high school with a 1.75 GPA. I failed 2 classes in high school. I failed a business class and I failed basic electricity. And now I'm an electrical contractor. And so knowing that I can be successful at things that I thought I probably should have failed at, that's where my gratitude comes from.